welcome back. Alright, so we got a car ride chronicle this morning because I need to ask y'all if y'all know anything about Love's diapers and if it's causing like a breakout. So I have never been brand loyal to any particular kind of diapers. I use Love's, Pampers, and Huggies on Rain. Ooh, it's getting like hot and stuffy in here. Y'all, if y'all see some flakes in my hair, it's gel. It's not like dandruff or nothing. So anyways, yesterday, Rain went to daycare. She didn't go to daycare Monday or Tuesday, so yesterday was Wednesday. And so she went to daycare, and my daycare is like really good. I've been knowing these people for like 15 years that work at this daycare. So it's not that the daycare is not changing her or nothing like that. They are really good with my kids, and they've watched all of them. So with that being said, yesterday Rain was screaming like she wouldn't bend her legs or anything. She was just so tensed up, and she was screaming. And Rain never cries, like never cries. The only time that she will cry is if she is hungry, and we're talking about I want a baby food hungry, not I want a bottle, because I usually give her bottles on schedule. So when you have a kid that never cries, she's not spoiled, so you don't have to hold her, like she can entertain herself. So I know that something is wrong with her. So I picked her up. She was on the couch and she wouldn't go to sleep, and she was really cranky and she started screaming. So she just would keep her legs really straight, and you could tell she was uncomfortable. So she had pooped. And so when I went to go change her in the room, but when I did and I opened her diaper, it was so red. So Rain's really, really light. So it was just so red, and I just felt like it was like swollen and stuff. And it wasn't like bleeding or nothing like that. It was just, I could tell she was irritated. Like there wasn't any bumps or anything. It was just really red, and I felt like it was some kind of like whelps or something. So I'm having 4 kids. It's like, okay, what do I eliminate from, what could this be? So she doesn't sit in dirty diapers. So the first thing I did was I looked to see when was the last time that she was changed, because they time it on her diaper, and the diaper said 4:45. And then her dad picked her up yesterday because I worked till like 7 o'clock. So I told him to pick her up. And when this happened, and I think she had napped before I had got home. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, she doesn't just sit. I don't know at what point she pooped, okay, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know when she pooped because I was cooking. It could have been then. I don't know when she pooped, but I checked to see when the last time she had been changed, which was 4:45. So the first thing that I thought was like, okay, I was like, she wasn't changed, but that wasn't it. And then I'm thinking to myself, a long time ago, I read something. Well, it wasn't a long time. It was like months ago. I read something that was floating around, and I think it was Love's diapers, but I'm not 100% sure, where a baby had like broken out really, really bad. I think. I'm not 100% sure. If y'all know, let me know. So then I was telling her dad, he was like, well, what do you think? And I said, I need to see what kind of diapers are at her daycare, because I take whatever diapers I coupon for that day. And sure enough, when I got to the daycare this morning, I asked him, I said, I need to see what diapers she has here. And it was Love's. And I said, we're going to throw these away. We're not going to use these. I brought Huggies in this morning. So I'm trying to eliminate, was it the diapers? So we're not using those. Or is it the fact that she has diarrhea maybe? And the daycare teacher, she said, well, there's a few kids in here that are having diarrhea. So I wonder if there's like a stomach bug going around. Now, Tupi is also at home sick with the cold and just really congested, coughing, and like a low-grade fever. But Rain is just she had more snot on the weekend, but She's not terrible. She's okay to go to school. What the hell is this car doing? Sir, you need to get your life, okay? Because I got mine. You need to get yours. All right. So last night, so I switched to all her diapers at the daycare, and I told them, and I took a towel, and I said, don't wipe her with the wipe. If you can just pat her. And I took like a washcloth, and I said, this helped this morning. And it was a little better this morning. Last night when she pooped, I couldn't even like wipe her. I honestly put her in the bathtub and just let fall in the water. And I got her Aveeno. I bathed her with Aveeno, but I was scared to wipe her with a towel. So I got the water and just splashed it and just held her in front of the water so that it could run on her butt, because I felt bad for her. And the worst thing was like, how am I going to get her diaper on without her screaming? And I'm thinking, just do it fast. She won't cry. But I'm like, that's painful. Like, I don't want her to feel any pain. And I was almost in tears last night because I hate when my kids are sick, and especially Rain, because she can't talk, but I know what was bothering her. So I ended up getting her diaper on. I put the Aquaphor on her. No, I put baby cream. I don't know which one it was. It might have been Aquaphor, but the baby one, but it looks like Desitin because it's white and creamy. I put that one all over her bottom, and then I rocked her to sleep, and she passed out, and I felt terrible. I just felt bad because I'm like, oh, what can I do? So then she woke up about 2 hours later, around midnight, and she had pooped again. So I was scared again to change her because I'm like, oh, she's gonna scream again. And when I did, this time I put the Aquaphor. It's the clear one. You can, that one you put on your tattoos, but it's good for diaper rashes if you guys don't know. It looks like Neosporin, but it's Aquaphor, and it's the bigger tube. We get them at CVS all the time when we coupon, but that one is really good for diaper rashes if you don't know. And I still have the diaper rash ointment that they gave me from the hospital when she was born. It's I don't know what it's called, like a triple antibiotic, whatever they give at the hospital. I still have that one, but I couldn't find it. I think it might be a daycare. So anyway, so I put the Aquaphor, and when we were changing her last night, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I think it's the diapers. And so she tensed up again, and Rain has these little chunky thighs. They're so cute. So if you can just see her little thighs, and she just makes them straight, and she just doesn't want you to touch her. And so I got the ointment on her, and then I was just like, no, I'm gonna let her sleep with me because I just felt so bad. So anyway, so I was making the video to ask if you guys, if with babies or grandbabies, if you guys know if the babies have been breaking out from using Loves. And it's crazy because all my kids I've used Love, and I've never had an issue. And it just made me think, and it may not even be that. It may be the fact that she just has like this stomach bug or something, and it's caused, I don't know. Anyway, so let me know in the comments. Y'all know I'm faithful to reading my comments. And I always see if other parents are experiencing, the same thing. We're in this together, guys. We're in this together. Needless to say that I'm not sleeping because she's waking up like 2 and 3 times. And I felt terrible. So this morning, after I changed her, and I just changed her, by the time we got to daycare, which is literally less than 4 minutes from my house, she had pooped again. Now, normally if she poops when I get to daycare, I'll change her diaper, but I was rushing today, so there was no time. And, I told them, I'm going to call the daycare later and check to see how she's doing, because if it's really bad, I'm going to have to take her to the doctor, because we may need something else. But I don't think it's something that I need to take her to the doctor for at this moment. Sorry, that was my coupon lady. she's back in town. Okay, so I don't know what I was saying, but anyways, this morning when I changed her, I felt like it was a little bit better. I still put that ointment on her, you know. I put both of them, but the clear one I put more, and then I just put a little bit of the white one. But yeah, I thought, you know what, let me make a video and ask my friends out there if their kids have had some form of breakout from the diapers, or, you know, any other, like, I don't know, because Rain normally doesn't get diaper rashes. I'm really good about changing her. I mean, of course, sometimes she's in a diaper longer than other, but it's not like she's, you know, neglected or something and constantly getting rashes. But anywho, y'all, if y'all have seen anything, or if there's any articles you want me to check out, leave it below. I'll definitely read it, and if I find out anything else, I'll definitely let y'all know. But again, I've never had a problem with the diapers, but I remember seeing something a couple of months ago. I'm gonna have to see if I can find it. I think somebody might have sent me a picture in a DM. I can't remember. I honestly can't. But I saw something where somebody posted something and said, look what happened to my baby or something, and it was bad. So anyways, that's the purpose of this video. I hope y'all have a happy Thursday. I'm so hungry. And y'all, you know what? People are cruel. Okay, on another subject. We're done with that. So I'm in this Facebook group, y'all. People are so cruel. Like, what is wrong with the world today? So I'm in this Facebook group, and it's seafood and soul food or something. And I just like looking at food. I don't really comment, and I would definitely not comment something mean, just because that's not me. But people are like harsh. So if you don't do things the way that they do it, your way is just all wrong. So I made breakfast for dinner last night, and y'all know, like, I don't care. Like, my freaking skin is thick. I don't care what nobody calls me, says me, or nothing about me or nothing. Like, my feelings don't get hurt like that. So I made breakfast for dinner last night. I made eggs and biscuits and sausage, and I made rice. So I was like, I'm gonna take a picture of this and put it in this group and see what happens. Now, where I grew up, you know, us Texans, I'm gonna say some Southerners, we eat breakfast for dinner, and I grew up eating rice instead of grits. I do eat grits. Number one, I don't know how to make them, and number two, we've always eaten rice as a breakfast, and then we put sugar on it. Let me tell you, I had to put that in the comments, in my caption, and I was just like, you know, us some country Southern folks, we eat rice and we put sugar on our rice. And so just reading, like, I'm gonna say 95% of the comments were really nice. People were like, yeah, that's good. And I was like, I know they're gonna drag me from a biscuit, because my biscuits never come out right, and they're gonna drag me for putting my food on a styrofoam plate or paper plate, because, like, I just be reading these comments and they be going in on people like, I know you didn't post that. You need to take this out, or this looked too greasy, or you got too much butter on there. And I'm like, it wasn't, these are just on other people's posts. And I'm just like, people are cruel, man. But for the most part, they were nice to me. They're like, but some of them were like, I'm from the South. I don't know what part of the South you from, but we don't put sugar on our rice. And other people would comment and say, well, don't knock it till you try it. I'm from the South, and we do it, and I love it. So it was my first post, and they didn't go in on me too bad, but, and of course, again, my feelings were not going to be hurt. But yeah, I was just like, these groups are harsh. Like, what if people just, like, I don't know, one person was like, you baked your macaroni in the oven too long. I'm like, well, I like my certain things cooked longer. Like, how do you know this person didn't want her make her macaroni cooked longer? But I'm just like, people are freaking cruel in this world. Like, cruel. And I'm just like, I thought it was funny. Like, I was like, oh Lord, let me see what's in. Hi, thank you. You would think that one day I'm gonna remember to get my new Easy Tag, but I don't. Every day I say, you know what, I need to add my car. I forget. I have it on my other one, but I forget on this one, so I keep paying the toll every day. Maybe today I'll remember when I get to work. 9 times out of 10 I won't. But anyways, yeah, so I'm just like, people are so cruel in these groups. But you know, like I said, I don't, if I'm gonna say something, I'm complimenting someone, I'm definitely not gonna tell somebody that their food looks nasty just because, you know, it's not the way that I make it. It's a personal preference, hell. So anyways, yeah, I just thought that was funny. I was like, oh Lord, let me post a picture in this group and see what happens. So I'm gonna post again in there and see. And like everybody shared my meal, so I'm like, oh man, this is attached to my name, so it's been shared by so many people already. And I'm just like, you know, not again that I care. I'm like, oh Lord, they just gonna drag me, but they didn't. But yeah, I just thought I would share that little moment because I thought it was funny. But it does give you dinner ideas when you're in these groups, because you're like, oh, I haven't made this, and somebody was like, oh, you just gave me an idea. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. Breakfast for dinner. So anyways, yeah. All right. With that being said, guys, happy Thursday. Thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know about the diapers if you have any suggestions. And then, again, if I found out anything, I will let y'all know. But I do feel like it was better this morning than it was last night. So hopefully throughout the day at daycare she'll be okay, but I'm going to call and check on her in a couple hours and see what they say. If I feel like it's not good, I'm just going to call the doctor and make an appointment. All right, guys, see y'all later.